Let's look at the question and try to answer. Anyone actually figured out resource allocation optimization? Feels like I'm constantly playing Tetris with my team. Hi everyone. Running a 40-person consulting team and honestly resource allocation optimization has become my biggest headache lately. We're juggling like 8 to 10 client projects at any given time, and I feel like I'm always either overloading certain people or leaving others underutilized. Right now, we're using a mix of Excel spreadsheets and Monday, but nothing really talks to each other. By the time I realize someone is double booked, it's already a problem. Especially curious about folks in the professional service space, engineering, accounting, etc., and how you manage all this in a better way. So here is my take on this problem. Managing resources and allocating teams based on their specialization and based on the work they need to accomplish is actually not really a simple task, right? You have a roadmap, and then you have a lot of teams and a lot of people. Each may have their own like work days, capacities, like work hours. Someone works part-time, someone works full-time, right? So it's really hard to manage all of that just by manually creating spreadsheets, right? You constantly need to adjust it. Like, for example, somebody like just dropped off, or somebody was fired, or someone was hired, right? So if you have many people, you have this process constantly moving, and then it's even harder to manage all of this, right, with that many big number of teams. So in this situation, you know, it's necessary to use tools that allow to do it all automatically, right? So because manually you would first spend a lot of time for that, and then second is your work will not be that effective, right? Because you need to do so much math, and of course you will make mistakes, and then these mistakes will lead to these problems like this person described, like overbooking or underbooking and everything else, right? So I would recommend to use the tool, especially specifically for software engineering, which is called Deep Planner, right? Use milestone-based framework, right? Agile framework for planning. This tool is specifically designed for this kind of situations where you have many teams with many different specializations. So it accounts for team specializations, it accounts for team capacities, it accounts for epic estimates, right? And in this way, it creates the most optimized and the most relevant schedule, right? Which can be changed frequently, which can have different resource, like dynamic resource allocation based on like someone dropped off. Okay, I will change this capacity, right? So the main advantage of the tool is it does all the schedule automatically based on the inputs, right? But at the same time, you can control it, right? It never changes schedule on the fly, right? You are controlling the change of the schedule. Whenever you change epic estimate or whenever you change team capacity, you can go first review the change and then apply the change to the schedule, right? That's very important. So my advice here, use automated tools. Don't rely on your math skills or like spreadsheets, and then the process will be much better for you.